Hello, welcome to the first edition of Walking Dead, He Said, She Said. I'm Gavin. I'm on ESPN Evansville. I'm also on KISS FM and 103 GBF. You're laughing.
I was waiting for you to go, I'm Gavin, I'm the he.
I'm the he. I am. That is, no more debating it, Internet. I am the he.
The he is Gavin.
And the she is the lovely.
I'm Melissa Awesome. I'm on 106.1 KISS FM. And we're both Walking Dead fans.
Huge Walking Dead fans. I read the comics. We obviously watched the show.
Yes.
So we were both very excited when it came back last night. And
it was long awaited.
And I said, Melissa, you know what'd be cool? What if we did a video blog for our Walking Dead fandom?
Here we are.
Ta-da, magic.
And we're here today. Took a long time for us to figure out how to set this up.
It did, but we're here now.
And that's all that matters.
Also, disclaimer, if you're a person who's worried about spoilers and you just worry about that kind of thing, we are going to spoil literally everything about last night's episode, which was the mid-season premiere of the 5th season of the show.
Yes.
So let's just say it, Melissa. You want to say it?
Tyrese dies.
He died.
And if you didn't know that, oops.
If you didn't know that, we warned you.
Go back, watch it, and then come back and finish
and then finish
video.
this. It was very sad watching Tyrese die.
I thought it was really sad because I like Tyrese, and
I did too.
Now Sam, my boyfriend, he's a big Walking Dead fan too. He hated Tyrese. He thought he was
Really?
boring. He was so much more he said he was so much more manly in the books. But I don't know. I haven't read the books.
Well, in the comics, actually, the governor is the one who kills Tyrese, and what they did to Herschel by cutting his head off, that actually happens to Tyrese in the comic. And Tyrese was more of a badass in the comic book as opposed to being
what Sam said
on the show where he's like a little marshmallow teddy bear type of guy.
Sam was not sad last night when Tyrese died. I was very sad. The only thing I have to say though is I thought last night's episode was very I don't know. It was weird. Nothing happened in that episode besides the entire episode revolves around Tyrese dying.
Tyrese dying is a pretty big deal.
I mean, it is. He's a big character, but yet at the same time, it was kind of is he gonna die? Is he dead? Because it goes between reality and then Tyrese hallucinating. Because what happens is they go, because Noah, the kid from the hospital that was Beth's friend, he knows where there's supposed to be a sanctuary, where it's like a neighborhood, I guess.
Well, it was his house.
Wasn't it a safeguarded zone?
I think so.
Because then they in that radio, was that a real broadcast on the radio?
I believe so.
Okay, so they're talking about on this radio broadcast as they're in this house. I guess there's this group of people going through and just killing all these people. It's not the zombies that are killing them. These people are breaking in to these a sanctuary where these people are safe.
Community, stuff like that.
And then I guess they're killing all of them.
Yeah.
Because that was on. Because they keep See, I thought the episode was very confusing. I didn't like that either.
It was. It started out weird, and you see Michaela and her sister.
Oh, Lizzie.
That
part creeped me out. Because they're we're better now, and I was like, oh.
It's you looked at the flowers.
Yeah, I know. I was
look at the flowers. Look at the flowers, Lily. So that was cool to see. Also, it's cool to see all the people telling Tyrese he's going to be okay, and all the antagonists telling him if you would have killed me, this would have happened. And the governor, seeing David Morrissey as the governor again, made me so happy. Because the governor so far has been the best antagonist on the entire show.
He has been, but I hated him. Which, I guess that's his job, but I didn't like him.
I didn't know he was going to come back. So it was a very cool surprise to see all these, you saw Bob and Lizzie and Michaela. And
poor Bob.
I know, poor Bob.
He got barbecued.
He did get barbecued.
but I thought, I don't know. Because in the beginning, they make you think you're at... they were burying a body, and the priest, he was saying, and you think it's Beth.
Yeah.
And then at the end, it all comes together, and you find out it's Tyrese, and I was just like...
Well, what's crazy, though, is in back-to-back episodes now, they've killed a main character. They're running out of people to kill.
Oh, yeah, they killed Beth last episode.
Yeah. So anybody who's, watching it on Netflix or whatever and, binge-watching it, they're like, I'm not over Beth yet. And they're like, you just killed Tyrese now?
I know.
What are you doing to me?
I need a moment.
No one is safe.
No. I want, and, okay, the zombie that killed Tyrese, because Tyrese got bit, that's what happened, he got bit in the arm, and it's a tiny kid zombie, and it's the scariest zombie they've had, hands down, in the entire thing.
In general, are terrifying.
Yeah, but this one, he, came out, did he not make, a death scream? I thought the zombie screamed.
He was making a lot of noise.
It was the scariest zombie I've seen. This zombie just comes out of nowhere, and he's like, oh, Tyrese's arm.
Well, where the hell was Noah during all this? He gets bit, and then he just... leaves him there.
Oh, when they showed... Okay, I thought this was almost too far, and I love The Walking Dead. When they walk in the house, because it's Noah's house, and he's looking for his family, right? When he walks in, it just close-ups on his dead mother with her head, missing half of it.
Yeah, that happens.
I was like, a little far there, Walking Dead.
Too far, Walking Dead.
I was eating dinner, and then I was like, We're done.
I like the way that's too far, but like in the first part of the season, you had Daryl like reaching in and balling a head to like beat another zombie with.
Yeah, but that was cool. That was like.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's because they gave her a name. She was Noah's mom.
Noah's mom.
R.I.P. And then,
I like the way her name is Noah's mom.
That's her name.
That's why you made her.
It's on her license. Tyrese, though, he walks in and he sees her, and then he just lets Noah waltz in and see his dead mother. I'm like, that's when you say, Noah, we have to go this way. I don't want to see that.
Take a second for yourself.
Like, that's what I would be doing. Had he done that, then Tyrese probably still would have died. So
how do you think Tyrese's death will affect the rest of the group now?
I don't know. I feel like they were also kind of setting this up, though.
What for Tyrese?
Because when I think about it, Tyrese didn't have much of a storyline. The only reason they kept him around was because he had to babysit.
Yeah, and now
whenever they split up. And then
now
I am sad he's gone because I really liked his character. But at the same time, I feel like it's not going to affect much. Other than that poor, is that his sister or just his best friend?
Sasha?
Yes.
I can't ever tell.
I don't know if that's his sister or his best friend. I think she's gonna, like, I don't know if we'll see maybe, like, her spiral, kind of.
Yeah, maybe.
Kind of like when Michonne lost everybody, and she kind of went into, like, this big, deep thing, and then they just had her come out as, like, one of the biggest characters. Because if you remember, they kind of downplayed her a while. I wonder if they're gonna do that with Sasha.
I don't know.
But I don't think it's gonna affect much.
I know. I guess Father Gabriel will become like the moral center of the show now because it was Herschel.
He'll be our Herschel.
Then it became Tyrese, and now it's going to be Father Gabriel again. But overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate last night's episode?
See, I would probably give it like a 6 or 7.
Ooh, 6 or 7.
Well, I love the show. It's one of my favorite shows, but I thought it was slow. I thought it was too slow. You never saw Carol, Daryl, anyone at all throughout, other than at Tyrese's funeral.
And see, I'm a fanboy, so any episode that's not about Daryl cannot be a 10.
See, that's kind of how I feel because I love Daryl Dixon.
I can't help it. I love you, Marita, so much.
Now, had they killed Daryl Dixon in last night's episode, I would have been in more.
I would have been setting fires to.
we will riot.
We will riot.
So, I don't know. I don't think it's going to affect the show a ton, but I do think it's going to.
I'd give it about an 8, just because I like the way it was shot. I like seeing the governor and all the past characters returning, kind of like Shepard, Tyrese to heaven and whatnot.
Oh, and then I didn't like the creepy song they had Beth sing. Because Beth came back as his ghost.
Yeah, Ghost
And
Beth.
She's, like, singing and playing guitar.
Yeah.
But it was just like... And then, whenever Tyrese is in the back of the van and she's driving it, I'm like, Beth, watch the road!
Why are you not watching the road,
And then
Beth?
I'm like, oh, wait a second, Beth is dead.
Beth is dead, so it doesn't really matter.
This is like the roadway to heaven, I guess.
I mean,
where zombies go.
For a season that's killed somebody in the mid-season finale and now killed somebody in the mid-season premiere... Anything can happen in The Walking Dead, and that's what I think we love about the show.
Who do you think will be next, if you had to predict which character's going to be next?
Well, I think I have an idea of who's going to be next, maybe.
Who do you think?
I mean, I think Abraham's next to go.
Oh. Yeah, I could see that. He doesn't have... I kind of forgot about him and his group. I was still thinking of the main, the originals.
But I think Abraham's going to die.
I could see that. I could see Abraham, and I definitely could see the mullet guy.
Oh, Eugene?
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't just leave him on the side of the road.
Yeah, I know.
To be honest, I was like, I felt bad for him, but I was also like, you did lie.
You lied a lot.
And you made people think you were
a mullet. We can't let you live.
You know, the zombie apocalypse is out. How long has it been going on now?
It's been over like a year, I think.
And his mullet is still perfect.
Looking fine.
All of those people are keeping their haircut and their armpit shaved, though.
I know.
And Michonne, that girl, she brought her razors to the apocalypse.
Well, she just uses her katana.
What? Okay, another thing from last night's episode. What happened whenever she was going up? Where were they? But she went to, like, slash a zombie, and it stopped on her head.
Oh, it had a piece of rebar in its shoulder.
Oh, that's what her sword... Okay, I was like, what happened? And Sam was like, did her sword go dull? And I was like...
No, it hit a piece of rebar.
What is she going to use now?
Oh, no.
Her sword's dull.
We're going to have to use Beth's guitar.
We'll see, that makes sense. Whack.
Just hit everybody like...
Well, Noah killed the kid zombie, which was his little brother that killed Tyrese. Noah killed him with a star that was like a light on the wall.
No, it was a model airplane.
Oh, it looks like a star.
I mean, a throwing star would be awesome, though.
I thought it was like a light-up star on the wall.
Oh, well, if they give Daryl throwing stars, he will just become even more awesome.
The zombie apocalypse will be over.
It will be.
Daryl has throwing stars.
All right, well, I look forward to next week.
Hopefully, I hope it's a better episode and not so slow. Ooh. I did think, okay, it was a big build-up because it was a big character that died, but I still felt like it was just like, guys, we get it, is he dead? And then they made it confusing. They didn't tell you really whether he died or not. You had to wait until they put the sheet over him. Because he was laying in the back of the van, and he doesn't have an arm, because they cut it off, and he's, like, going back and forth between real life and hallucinations, and then he starts talking, and you're like, who's he talking to?
And then you're like, oh, he's talking to Ghost because he's about to die.
Because he's dead.
All right. Well, but I look forward to next week, and hopefully they don't kill anybody else that we love so soon.
Also, side note, Better Call Saul was really good. So if you were a Breaking Bad fan, Gavin and I do recommend that one. That was awesome. But yeah, I thought last night's episode, it was slow.
So a 6 from you and 8 from me. All in all, pretty good episode.
Wasn't bad.
All right, well, I think that's going to wrap it up for the first episode of Walking Dead, He Said, She Said.
We need to learn to make these shorter.
We will, in time.
It wasn't very organized, but
you know
I enjoyed it.
I give us a 5 for trying.
I
give us 5 severed zombie heads.
5 severed... Can we somehow... We need to make
Yeah, let's do that.
That's going to be too much.
And now we're brainstorming out loud. All
Pretend there's zombie heads here.
Pretend, yes. 5 of them. All right, so without further ado, or without wrapping up, I don't know why I said further ado, that means like we're doing more. But for Gavin...
Melissa. He said.
She said.
Okay, bye!
Bye!